Hello, my darlings. Welcome to your daily tarot reading. Today, I am using my wonderful Spirit Song Tarot. Do you see here? It is a lovely deck, and we are going to be doing a bird's eye view spread for you because we've been getting a lot of hawks and falcons and eagles in recent readings, and Spirit has shown me a bird's eye view spread. Thank you so much. So we are I'm going to finish shuffling, and when I finish shuffling, that will be my cue. We are going to take from the top of the deck, and we are going to see what wishes to come out for you. So the first card we've got is what is my situation, and you have got the Five of Crystals, which is the Five of Pentacles. The next card is what didn't I see before, and you have the Hermit. Interesting. The next card we have is how do I best see the overall view of where you are right now. You have the Six of Acorns, Success and Triumph. The next card, this is 8 cards altogether, is what becomes apparent when I'm looking down from above. And you've got the Ace of Feathers, which is the Ace of Swords. Where am I heading? The Knight of Crystals. And let me just move the cards here. What is truly important for you at this time? What is truly important at this time? The Page of Feathers. Then we've got what should I remember? We have the Page of Crystals. And then the last card is what is my message? And we have the King of Wands. Beautiful, beautiful messages for you today. On the bottom of the deck is the Moon. So they are saying within this space that you are right now, there is great knowledge, great wisdom to be had. But equally, there is something yet unknown, something that you haven't yet been presented with by the universe, something maybe that you're not seeing, but it is with a wink. The Moon card always presents itself within my readings as a wink from the universe. Nothing to fear, but fear itself. This is a card to say, just trust to see what we're going to do for you within your universe. So that is the Moon card. Remember that as your overall energy, the overall space. So what is your situation? Five of Crystals here, Five of Pentacles. This is the Ladybird. You might consider that actually things are at this time maybe not quite what you had envisaged them to be. You may be feeling a little bit of lack at this time, but the Ladybird comes to remind you that everything can change just in an instant, in a moment. The Ladybird represents luck. It represents a little bit of magic from the universe. And I don't know where that symbolism comes from, but it is, as I'd like to call it, a surprise and delight when a little ladybird lands on your hand or somewhere. So Spirit is saying to you at this time that you are going to receive something that you might consider lucky. But it is something within divine design for you, within divine timing for you as well. And it is going to help you see that things aren't quite what they seem at this time. Actually, there is so much more to come for you. Now, what didn't you see before? And we have the Hermit card has come out. So the Hermit card, as we know, is a card of withdrawing from things that we might have done before, been involved with before. That includes, people as well as situations or experiences. It is a very graceful withdrawing in order to review, to contemplate, to resolve things within us. And this koala is very content within that space. So the question is, what didn't you see before? You didn't see that actually this space of where you're not quite so busy, where you have time to contemplate, where you actually are embracing a certain amount of solitude, you're embracing stillness, perhaps you're embracing meditation or meditative practices at this time. What you didn't know before was how much peace and happiness that gives to you, my darling. So how best to see the overall view? Very successfully, Spirit is saying, very successfully. There is a calling in of something into your life at this time. Remember the bird's eye view from a spiritual bird's eye view from a high above, higher self point of view. Wherever you are right now is beautifully and honorably and gracefully successful. And be very confident, my darling, with this Six of Wands appearing, that actually your dreams are reality. They have not yet manifested, but your soul, just like the stag here, is calling them in, my darling. So that is lovely. What becomes apparent when you look down from above? The Ace of Feathers. The Ace of Feathers. Ace of Swords. The goat. What becomes apparent when you look down from above? Well, certain amount of clarity, of truth, as it says on this, of understanding that actually, and it has the word foundation here. Foundation is very important, and I've been using it in my November readings, that the foundation of everything that we have within us is setting the groundwork for what is the present moment, and therefore also what is the future. And when we are not familiar with our foundation, or we haven't done some digging and some excavation of it to make sure that it is stable, we then become surprised when that foundation collapses. So what you are seeing now from your spiritual mindset, from your time of contemplation, from allowing in the stillness, your intuition, that vibration of thought that resonates with you. Thank you, Spirit. That vibration of thought that resonates with you. You have found that you have uncovered things that you didn't want as part of your foundation, but you have let them go with, you've sort of let them go with love. You've let them go with release, that a release is not one of, I wish I hadn't been that way. It is, I am perfect in my imperfectness, because I heard something rather beautiful. And because this is the Ace of Swords, and it is talking about communication and sound, that the universe in its perfect form is constantly and infinitely playing a beautiful, vibrational, harmonious song to the Creator. And within the place of where you are with mental clarity and foundation about yourself, because I see this about yourself, you're looking up here. You are being very sure-footed at the moment, like the goat, and you are expanding in your awareness of everything. And your understanding that you are playing the perfect note within that orchestra at this time, because you are being you, and you are understanding the essential truth of it all. Because the Ace of Feathers is extraordinary when we recognize a thought or a feeling as something that is fundamental in its depth and vibration to us. It resonates, and that's when we talk about the word resonates. And we have pulled it from our memories, because we come with memories, we come with ancient wisdom, we come with source energy, and we just forget about it as we're born. But you have tapped in to source energy, and this is really, really beautiful. So the next card is, where are you heading? The camel. Okay, so you may groan, and camel goes on a bit of a journey, and this is the Knight of Crystals, which is the Knight of Pentacles. But the camel is, well, the Knight of Pentacles is the sure-footed, just like the goat here, the sure-footed knight, the knight that doesn't cut corners, the knight that takes things at a pace that lasts. So with this camel, yes, you are advancing across, I'm going to say, what we would call with the camel uncharted territory that can be unstable, but you have a new foundation now, and this is why you are ready to enter this uncharted territory. It says here endurance and determination. So your determination is determining your future. And this is really, really, really lovely. So, and you are ready for this. So this is where you're heading, but this is good. So what is truly important, and that was the Page of Feathers, this is the raccoon, the naughty little raccoon, who's very good at exploring and discovering things. It is to have fun at this time, to have fun with your exploration, to have fun with your discovery, to have fun with your adventure, because it is the advent of something new for you. To do it within a community if they present themselves to you, to see this opportunity and time as one of discovery of all aspects of both yourself and of others. And when you see it as such, the universe presents it to you within the same resonance. You will see, you will understand. Every time your interest is taken in a certain direction, run with it, go and discover. And you may not be interested in all of it, but what stays with you, the words that stay with you, the vibrational essence of the emotion that stays with you within reading something or hearing something is something that you are meant to remember within that particular time and place. So that is the Page of Feathers, exploration and discovery. That is what's really important at this time. And because of that, you're going to have fun. And because of that, your conceptual awareness is going to be very, very different. And your conceptual awareness is going to align with your integral, deep understanding of the situation. And therefore, you're going to be much more relaxed about what is to happen next, because it is with the ease and flow of non-resistance. You're not putting up resistance by confliction, conflicting thoughts. Your cohesion, the coherence that you're thinking as you're exploring and giving ideas that are resonating with you within that time and space is going to put you in a great feeling of both excitement and enthusiasm, and bring it on, universe. I'm ready to learn more. And then I'm getting the word almost fixation on something dissolves and dissipates, because you are more interested, where attention goes, energy flows, on what you wish to learn. So you are looking for, without realizing it, always you are being given and shown the solution to your next steps forward, which with the camel are not easy, but they're not meant to be for you, my darling, because as the camel in this spread in the Knight of Pentacles, you've chosen this path because you are able to do it and you are ready for it. What should you remember? That you are always given solutions at the right time for you when you ask for them, the Page of Crystals. When we focus on the problem, when we sit in a space of perhaps complaining about something or complaining about another, what we are doing is creating a vibrational discord of energy and motion, our emotions. And remember, our subconscious has no sense of humor. So what you may be complaining about another, your subconscious imprints it within itself because it only knows you as an identity. And therefore you may attract back what you're complaining about. But when we come out of the complaining and we see everything as there is a solution here. What is my solution? And be on a quest and wish to step out of that energy space, the universe will present you with the solution. And this will come with fresh concept of ideas, again, just like the Page of Feathers, because the fox is one that is very clever and very good at teamwork as well. And so you are going to be able to through looking for the solution, you are going to be able to set events in motion that otherwise wouldn't have been able, you wouldn't have been able to do before. I'm sorry, Spirit's just giving me something now, and I just, and it's because I feel with this, that because you are this ace of feathers, everything is sort of moving forward, and all of these animals are looking to the right, which is so wonderful. They're saying to me about, again, coming back to within your ideas that you're getting with the Page of Crystals, which is original source thought, and remembering that thought is a vibration. Words are very powerful vibrations, so be careful of the words you use. Treat them very, very carefully. What you're stating is, in essence, a breath, a vibration of the manifestation, and the universe responds as such. So they're saying to me, don't take your words for granted, because your wishes will be granted. So don't be too casual with the words that you use. Refrain from words that can have a cause and effect. Your wishes will always be granted. And that is something that's very important to understand, because sound created this. In the beginning, there was the word. Sound created creation. Sound created what we know and exists. You only have to look at scientific proof of that to see certain vibrations create beautiful patterns, sacred geometry patterns. And our words are an expression of sound. They are a vibration. And so therefore, as if we are all energy in motion, it's very powerful when we use certain words with a certain energy and motion behind them. So don't take your words for granted. They were given to us. We developed them for a reason, long forgotten for a long time, but the ancients knew it. We know it when we remember, when we tap into those memories. And memories, if you think about the word memory, and spirit, thank you, Spirit, because I was told to look this word up as a lost word. Ori is place. Mem is, I believe, an Egyptian word for water, but it's also a Hebrew word for God's place. So in your memories, there is God, there is divine source, there is energy. And it is always there within what you are thinking and feeling about. I'll come on to memories a little bit more depth when I am given the space to express that. But it was just to touch upon, you know, we make what we believe. Don't take words for granted. You are at a beautiful time of infinite possibilities here with the moon, an ace, and 2 pages. Something that you are going to be very successful about. So focus on the success. Don't focus on the failure. And your message, the overriding message for this, is the King of Acorns, the King of Wands, my darling. When you put and set your mind to this, there is no holding back. You are creating momentum of life force energy, which is beautifully expressed within the horse. And it is harnessing your spiritual powers, my darling. So be that being. Amen. So be it. Be it, my darling. Be itself. Be divine source energy. Be excited. Be raring and ready to go and passionate as the King of Wands, because nothing is going to stop you. Only your doubt and fear and the use of words that you may unintentionally be using, but your subconscious hears everything and has no sense of humor and doesn't see anything outside of yourself. So just be careful of that. But this is who you are, and this is the overriding message from Spirit for you. And just trust that there is something about to appear for you, just like the ladybird, a little wink from the universe. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up, my darlings. Thank you, Spirit Song. And they've just given me something else, but that's for another time. Thank you, my darlings. Take care, and I will see you again tomorrow. So much love. Bye-bye.